the British scene and the Dutch scene are pretty evenly.
Yeah, I mean, you would argue that those four have a more consistent or kind of like stronger top level.
Yeah.
Whereas I think there are others that have a very, very solid mid-level.
And the full taunt on Bayonetta right there in the nice character screen we have. So Mewtwo versus Bayonetta, and yeah, this is a pretty tough matchup for Mewtwo actually. So I don't know if Schligger actually has a secondary to fall back on, but we'll have to see how he does in this first game. But it might be a tough one. Okay. Owlbbs sticking to the platform, reminiscent of Salem, the way he played at what was it, Nairo Saga, if I'm not mistaken.
It's nice to see a different color Mewtwo.
Yeah. You do get tired of the the purple Mewtwo.
Every time.
It's always the dark colors that people go for.
So that or blueberry or mint, isn't it? Aqua fresh. Anyway. Yeah, just so far quite tame. A little bit here and there.
Yeah, no crazy strength from Bayo or Mewtwo at that. Because Mewtwo does have some powerful stuff up his sleeve, known as the glass cannon of Smash 4.
Very, very powerful, but is incredibly light.
Yeah. Second lightest, only Jigglypuff right below him. Okay, good grab right there. Gets Mewtwo off stage. Okay, Nair's just simply contested, but still had his jump.
Yeah, it's just kind of nice, just just mixing up the dominance on the edge of the stage. Just varying the heights in which hitboxes are around to kind of try and force a decision of recovery.
Yeah, that up air connecting after that string, and that's bye-bye to Mewtwo's first stock. And what I was about to say is that even though Schligger was trailing the whole game, he didn't seem nervous. He was playing. His movement was calm. So let's see if he can keep that up, and if that is actually in his advantage, or maybe he should be pressing forward.
He got a nice confusion out, but couldn't follow up with a Shadow Claw. Again, finding a little bit of usage out of that right now. Holding onto the guns a little bit too long, and there is the Shadow Claw indeed. Such a powerful move.
Yeah. Swipe of the good old claw, and sorry, Owlbbs is not able to connect that side B. Okay. Retreating early. Oh, this might be this might be super bad for Schligger, but that great air dodge coming through from Mewtwo.
The phasing is so good. Mewtwo there, air dodge very, very strong. It was the weaker part of the up air, so...
Yeah, and he wasn't all that high up, so Schligger still has a fighting chance in this first game, but it's not looking on the up and up.
Trying to find that back air as well, just throwing them out as best they can.
Okay, side B, but...
there's the net! Ooh, not the strong point, not the strong hit.
Yeah.
And there it is again.
There it is again, but the percentages he was entering, he was out of Bayonetta combo percent, because when you're that floaty and you get to a certain percent threshold, she won't be able to get those confirming hits anymore. So he wasn't in that bad of a position, but that Nair managing to clipping by the ledge, still not working out. So like I said, a very tough matchup for Mewtwo right here.
It is, yeah, definitely. Longo just coming in to help his friend out. A little bit of
I wonder if he is the assigned coach for Schligger.
Yeah, the way obviously we're working it is that you make your coach known. You only have one, and you make that person known to your opponent.
Yeah, and Lompos in bear style, holding the phone, having a timer to make sure that he's being coached by the rules.
Yeah,
because
sorry, go ahead.
No, I was about to say about coaching at European tournaments. It has been sloppy in the past, where we saw 4 or 5 different people coaching the same player mid-set multiple times without a timer. So you do want to. I am pro coaching.
Same.
But there should be
regulations.
Rules. Exactly.
Absolutely agreed. But yeah, into game 2, onto Battlefield, which we know that, I find that Mewtwo's tend to do quite nicely here because of the high ceiling. It kind of like takes away a little bit of the sting of that weight. But still, you know, nice platforms that he's able to use.
It's a double walled glass cannon on Battlefield.
Double glazing.
Double glazing. Okay, so Schligger doing a lot better already, and I feel like it's due to him being more offensive this second game around.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, oh wow, very nice. Yeah, the low angle. Well, I mean, obviously it just kind of goes up and down. The fluctuation on that shadow ball enough to get the hit on a iframed.
Oh, goes for the up air immediately, not the second side B. Maybe afraid of dropping combo early. Chasing again is Owlbbs.
Really aggressive. So yeah, you were mentioning the aggression, and like as much as defensive play is really important, and you know you see a lot of it being really strong. Offensive play is really important.
You can fluster your opponent.
Yeah, the thing is, like, there's a difference between being super aggressive. Wow, there it is, the up smash coming out, and the audience is.
There's a difference between blind aggression and smart aggression.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, that's the thing. Blind aggression is bad. When you're seeing red, that's it.
It's over. Okay. And we actually do see Owlbbs being pressured by Schligger, you know. Side B's in neutral coming out, which times at random moments. So Schligger is doing a fantastic job at this point. Down throw, and okay. This time goes for the F throw for the damage.
Rage is high, so the shadow ball is going to be quite important for Schligger to hold on to here as a means of conditioning movement and specific options for Schligger.
Caught by the down tilt. This is a very bad situation.
He gets the hit, but it's not enough. It was a weak hit again.
Yeah, not at 60. No. That just wouldn't have ended at 60. Just not enough percent.
Fair enough.
All right.
Audience. Oh, there's a nice read on that roll to get the grab. Or guess on the roll. Ooh.
Yeah, and it's a complete turnaround for Owlbbs in these last moments.
Owlbbs is really focusing now, trying to find this victory now. Gets the nair.
Reminiscent of the first game, but this
time gets it again!
Whoa!
And he takes it 2-0!
He caught him out of the teleport with that nair. Beautiful stuff from Owlbbs.
And that is a big upset, because Owlbbs is seeded 2 in his pool.
Yes, indeed.